What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're going to talk about Calgary Flames prospect and current Boston College Eagle, Johnny Gaudreau. Played last year with the Dubuque Fighting Saints of the United States Hockey League, and at 17 years old, really lit that league up with 72 points in 60 games, and added 11 points in 11 playoff games as the Dubuque Fighting Saints won the Clark Cup. Former teammate, a big fan of the show, Shane Walsh. What's up, Walshy? People talk about Shane's offensive contribution to that team, but I think Shane, didn't you have 2 points in the championship game? Come on, he's like Darren McCarty. He doesn't score a lot, but he doesn't always score. But when he does score, it's in big games. So Dos Equis, man. But back to Gaudreau. Sorry, Shane, I can't talk with you the whole episode. Great freshman year at BC, 39 points in 40 games. Really stepped up. Was originally committed to Northeastern, but backed out when Cronin left, and the Eagles are reaping the rewards of his choosing to not go to Northeastern. Obviously, he can't beat them playing at Northeastern, and he's really lighting up Hockey East opponents. Playing great. Had a great goal the other night. Had 2 goals last night, and I got to watch that game down here in Florida. And then in the semifinals, had a pretty nice goal. I was there. It was pretty cool. I'm watching the semifinals in Massachusetts, and at the game, and then the finals in Florida, watching it, jet lagged as hell. But Calgary's pretty barren prospect-wise. Sven Basheny is a top offensive prospect, and I think Gaudreau's probably right behind him. Basheny came up and played very well the last couple of games for them. They brought him up on an emergency recall from the Portland Winterhawks, I think of it. Calgary's cupboard is barren. Excuse me. They've traded a lot of picks over the years. They've made a lot of bad trades, dumped off a lot of prospects. It's the same organization that gave up Marty St. Louis for being too small. Gaudreau isn't that big. It's just kind of like St. Louis, 5'7" and 160 pounds. I think that might be a little generous weight-wise. But, if you look at a guy like St. Louis, a guy like Rocco Grimaldi, a guy like Kyle Rao, a lot of college hockey players, speed and depth skill supersede size. With guys like that, when you're that good, when your vision's that good, when your skill is there, doesn't matter how big you are. And a lot of times, you can give defensemen panic attacks because you're that you can dart in and out. Look at Nate and Gerby turned Chara inside out. As big as Chara is, you can go underneath him. You know what I mean? Even look at going to a different sport here. Look at Wes Welker. You hit him in the flats. He's gonna make guys miss because you got these huge ass linebackers that don't have the cutting ability this kid does. Welker, obviously. But going back to Gaudreau, like I said, I think skill supersedes size, and he's a perfect example of that. I think he's gonna be given defenseman fits for years to come. I thought he should have made the World Junior team this year. Didn't make it, but definitely should be locked to make it next year if he goes back to BC. I think he's in need of the year at BC, playing the World Juniors. The Eagles are number 1 seed in the country. They're playing this Saturday at Worcester against the Air Force. They should be down here in Tampa for the Frozen Four. But, I really think he needs, like I said, BC should be the favorite to win it. But next year, I think he's really going to take on. He had 39 points in 40 games as a freshman. I think if Kevin Hayes comes back, they're losing Kreider. Kreider's going to the Rangers. That's a foregone conclusion. They get those forwards coming back. Get some pretty good young defensemen in there. They'll be locked to repeat. He goes to the World Juniors, lights it up, does 2 years at BC, lights it up for 2 years, and then up AHL for about half a season. Then he's in Calgary. The Calgary fans are going to see him sooner rather than later. I think that's a good thing. I don't know what else there is to say. Good luck against Air Force. Hopefully you get down here. Hopefully BU gets down here, and they beat you guys in the first round. I like the Eagles, obviously, but I can't root against my boys in ComAv. So that's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Calgary Flames prospect and current Boston College Eagle Johnny Gaudreau. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. Later, guys.